Welcome to episode number 14 of his Vinny J NHL 21 Be a Pro series. And today, I'm just playing my Vinny J NHL 21 Be a Pro, obviously. It's game 4 here in the Eastern Conference Finals. And the Rangers lead this best 7 series 3 games to none, as they're 1-1 away from sweeping the Bruins and moving on to the 2021 Stanley Cup Final, where we'll be playing the Anaheim Ducks or the Calgary Flames. And in that series right now, as I'll show you right here, the Flames lead that series, I believe, 2-1. And then I'll show you the playoff tree or bracket or whatever they call it here in NHL 21. Yes, I'm selling NHL 21. I'm asking for NHL 22 for Christmas, which is, well, less than a month away. It was Christmas. It was a month, or is it a month as of yesterday, or is it 1 month as of yesterday, which is Thanksgiving. As you can see, well, for us, we swept the Islanders in the first round, beat the Penguins in 5 games in the second round, and then now we're 1-1 away from sweeping the Bruins here in the East Final and move on to the Stanley Cup Final, where we'll play, if we can win one and that's 4 games, which will probably win this game I'm about to play right now. But either way, in the West Final, in the Western Conference Finals, it's the Flames and the Ducks, and the Flames lead that best of 7 series 2-1. I'm not sure last time the Flames were in the Stanley Cup Final, or the Ducks. I don't actually remember. Rangers, I have no idea either. But we're 1-1 away from I remember when the Rangers were in the Stanley Cup Final. It was 2014, and then where they played the Tins but lost 4-1. That was 2014, and the Rangers are 1-1 away from moving on to the Stanley Cup Final for the first time since 2014. I think. Well, they definitely were in there in 2014. I don't think they were in there before. They won a Stanley Cup in 2012. No, that was the Tins. Or I think it was 2012. But either way, Rangers trying to get back to the Stanley Cup Final for the first time in, 7 years. And they will do that if they win, one of the next 4 games. So, yeah, we're 11-1 in the playoffs. We do have 1 loss. I think I was on a hop into the third period. It was like game 2 against the Penguins. I was on a hop in maybe the third period in game 2 of that series, but we were down like 7-0 or 5-0, so I decided not to play that game, and we ended up losing 7-0. So, yeah, we're 11-1 in the playoffs. The Bruins are 8-8. Let's get into game 4 right now. And the difficulty is on, and I'll show you in a minute, but, I'm not going to do reverse retro, but, and I used these uniforms in the last game. I played in game 3, which was off camera. Game 1 was the last episode of the series where we beat the Bruins 17-2. If you haven't seen any of the video episodes of the series, there's a playlist for the series, and it'll be the Einstein in the top right corner right here. There should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. This is the 2013-14 stadium uniform, so this is the uniforms I wore in the stadium series game, but why not? I like these uniforms. And the home uniforms for the Bruins. Style traditional length 5 minutes, still rookie, which is the easiest difficulty in NHL 21. Now honest trainer is intermediate. But I'm thinking like the difficulty in my suspension franchise series and my franchise series here in NHL 21 is semi-pro, which is 1 step above rookie. Or the difficulty in my franchise series and my expansion franchise series, the difficulty in my expansion franchise series and my franchise series, semi-pro, which is 1 step above rookie. I'm thinking for my NHL 22 Be a Pro, because I'm asking for NHL 22 for Christmas, which I probably did it. And if I do, I'll obviously do a Be a Pro, a franchise, an expansion franchise, a Vinny J Be a Pro, a Dallas Stars franchise, and Austin Dundon's expansion franchise. The difficulty in my Dallas Stars franchise series and my Austin Dundon's expansion franchise series and NHL 22, if I did it for Christmas, will be semi-pro like it is here in NHL 21. Then I'm also thinking that I'm going to put the difficulty in Be a Pro, the semi-pro as well. So most likely, definitely for my franchise series and my expansion franchise series, the difficulty will be on semi-pro, and then the difficulty in my Be a Pro series in NHL 22, if I did it for Christmas, might be semi-pro. It'll be rookie or semi-pro. I'm thinking semi-pro though, because my other 2 series are in semi-pro. But either way, that's still, Christmas is still a month away as of yesterday, so it's now less than a month officially. So yeah, today technically is Black Friday, so deals at all the stores, deals on Amazon, deals everywhere. Let's get into the game right now. no objectives from the media or the coaches or one of my teammates. We went 65, 16, and 1 in the regular season, by the way, and we won the President's Trophy. Let's watch our prediction. James Cebulski, Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Their goaltender is Anta Rantanen, 8-4-3 with 2 shutouts here in the playoffs. And our goaltender is Shesterkin, who's 11-1-0 in the playoffs with 2 shutouts. And here we go. I am the center, by the way. Number 13. I want to be number 7, but unfortunately, someone else is number 7 or it's retired or something. I think someone else is number 7. So we're going to open and draw it here in the first period in Game 4, excuse me. Score! Bunovich. And the Rangers strike first in Game 4, just like that. 23 seconds and 17 goals of the playoffs for Bunovich. Hopefully I'm not botching anything. I might be. I'm not exactly sure. Just like that, we have the lead. 23 seconds in. Assisted by Vinny J and Trumba. Here we go, up ahead to me, but unfortunately I hit my stick and then went to the other team, so I got in for a bad call for a pass. Dumped in by Boston. Up ahead to me. And I blew it by 56. I have white ice and finally shot! Oh, stopped by Rantanen. Hopefully I'm not botching his name. 18:32 to go in the first period. And we won the draw. Across to me in the slot. Stop Remo! Oh, what a save by the goalie! As the first line is Panarin, Bunovich, and then myself. Here's Marchand. It was Panarin and myself and Zibanejad, but Zibanejad now on the second line. I was right wing, but now I'm center because out of Bunovich, Panarin, and Vinny J, I'm the only one that can play center. I'm a center slash I can play center and right wing. Here's Vinny J. Back the other way! Stopped by the goalie. And Bruins have the puck. 4 minutes in the Game 4. 1-0 New York here in Boston. Not sure the captain is for the Bruins. I think it might be like Bergeron or something. 8:50 they down here in the first period. The score still 1-0 Rangers. So I sat for like 8 minutes. Here we go. Face off in our own zone. And we win it. I usually win almost everything. Not everyone, but usually at least 90% of all face-offs. Here we go. Shot! Stopped by the goalie's blocker and knows how to play. And another face-off win. Here we go. Here's Panarin. Shot blocked. Here's Panarin. To me! Score! Vinny J. 2-0 Rangers. Vinny J now has a goal and an assist. 49th goal of the playoffs, yes, 49th, and it's my 93rd point. And remember, this is the 13th game of the playoffs for the Rangers. So yeah, it's kind of absurd. Assisted by Panarin and D'Angelo, which I believe D'Angelo is a defenseman or something. Back the other way! Oh, again stopped by the blocker, and then knows how to play. 7:31 the here in the first period. 2-0 Rangers here in Game 4. Another face-off win. I think I've won every face-off. Here's the circle to the slot, stopped by the goaltender. That's interference. The Panarin and blocked and out of play. 6:59 here in the first. And now the coach said he's going to talk to me. Although in real life, we wouldn't be able to do this right now. But great work putting the pressure on them. I can do that, coach. I'll keep putting the pressure on them. Okay. So the promise is, or the challenge is continued pressure, which we are pressuring them. 2-0 Rangers with 6:59 here in the first, right? 6:59 or something. It's something like that. Yeah, 6:59. Face off in the left circle of the Bruins zone. And another face off. Shot blocked, or not blocked, but stopped by the goalie. Another shot stopped and held by the goalie. 6:30 here in the first. Face-off's 9-3 in favor of the Rangers. Make that 10-3. A cross shot was blocked. And here we go! I kind of bumped the guy, but he was able to maintain possession. Up ahead to David Pastrnak to poach the puck away. Gained 50 points for that. Here's Bonovich the other way. Stop! Missed wide, but he got his own rebound. Stop by Vinny J. Scores! Top shelf. Will Brinholm the cup, that sign says. Held up by a Rangers fan here in Boston. 3 straight. 7 goals tonight. 50 to the playoffs for Vinny J. 14:34 into the first. 3-0 Rangers here in Game 4. Oh, no. Or 2 goals and an assist. I'm still out there too. Assisted by Bonovich and Zadorov. Here we go. Here's Vinny J. back the other way looking for the hat trick. 5 minutes to go in the first period. Shot blocked. Picked up by Panarin. But then I believe his hit. The shot was blocked or something. And I just hit that guy sort of. I might be hit with a late bat check. No. Rangers end up getting possession of the puck. All the way to me, and now I'm free. Breakaways. Oh, stopped by the goalie. Row went wide. I think it skimmed his glove. And now held in, but then now Dustin has it behind the net. He's retreating all the way back to the. And here's Bergeron. And we go to the bench. There's 3 minutes to go in the first period. 3-0 Rangers. Here in Game 4. That is a score after 20 minutes. 3-0 Rangers after 20 minutes here in Game 4. So the stats are the shots are we're outscoring the Bruins 3-0. We're outscoring the Bruins 3-0. Obviously, we're outshooting them. Outshooting them 18-3. They're out hitting us 7-2. Time attack 449 for the Rangers, 255 for the Bruins. Passing 100% for the Bruins, 86.7% for the Rangers. Faceoffs 11-5 in favor of the Rangers, and there was no penalties or no power plays, no penalty minutes in that first period. Offside 2 goals, 1 assist, 7 shots, and a +3 for plus-minus. Let's get in the second period right now. 3-0 Rangers should begin the second period here in Game 4. Rangers with an open draw second period here in Game 4. Vinny J. busted in! Stopped by the goalie. The blocker save. To me again, score hat trick for Vinny J. And the Rangers lead 4-0 here in the second. I have 3 goals and 1 assist. I've been on the ice and I've got a point on every goal. It's a +4 for plus-minus. Now Vinny J has 3 goals and 1 assist. You didn't miss anything, just the last clip. And then for this camera, when I clip it to 12 minutes and 45 seconds, it ends automatically. So that's why. You didn't miss anything, though. Vinny, we're in control. Don't let your foot off the pedal, but let's not get too fancy. The last thing we need is for them to do bad in this game. I hear you, Coach. I made sure we play smart and come away with the win. So the challenge now is protect the lead. I got to check and continue pressure. Now the challenge is protect the lead. It's 4-0. We don't want any sloppy mistakes or anything, especially because, after one period, we're out shooting them 18-3. 4-0 Rangers, not 32 seconds into the second period. Assisted by Panarin and Trumba. Here we go. To me. I was trying to get to Panarin, but score! Oh, I got it over to Fault. I wanted to get over Panarin, but that's not past the Fault, but he scores. 4 goal plus for Justin Fault, a defenseman, and the Rangers lead 5-0. And there goes their goaltender, the starter, and coming in is their backup, whoever the heck that is. I don't think it's Tuukka Rask. I think it's someone else. It's by Vinny J. and Bonovich, or whatever his name is. Here we go. Across the 71. Fault again, and Howard made the glove save, whoever Howard is. I have no idea who that is. Faceoff's 14-5 in favor of the Rangers. Now 15-5. Shot! Stopped by the goalie. Now in the corner, pops out of the deficit. Yeah, that was a little late, so I didn't minus 185 points for interference. That was a little late there, and it was a lot late there, so I didn't for that. My team plays C+, but my offense and defense is an A or something. So it looks like they do not score. Got some shots, but unfortunately not unfortunate, but they do not score. Up ahead to me, I was supposed to stay to the bench. Out of the box, maybe onto the board. No, not yet at least. Well, we're already on the board, but for me, another goal stopped by the goalie. And then for long shifts, that's a bit of chance. To me, score! 4 goals for Vinny J, and it's now 6-0 Rangers. I have scored 2/3 of our goals. And I have, what, 4 goals and 2 assists? The Rangers are well on the way to the Stanley Cup final. That's why I might think about putting the WWE Semi-Pro in my NHL 22 be a pro if I did it for Christmas, which I probably will. 11:21 to go here in the second. 6-0 Rangers. Then you're on face-off. We're outshooting them 27-8. And obviously we're outscoring them 6-0. Here we go, up ahead to me. Behind the back pass, shot by Panarin, blocker saved by Howard. And banked around the side, did in there first with number 8. Down to the slot, still hit the post. How did that not go in? It was a wide open net, and Murray just got killed. Whoever Murray is, but I don't know how that hit the right post and came back to the left. Coming all the way back. Here's Richie. Here's Kasha, whoever the heck that is. 9:20 to go in the center period in game 4. Passed out to me. 6-0 Rangers. 9 minutes to go in the center period here in game 4. Here we go. Matthew Panarin. No. Oh, I missed him. I tried to hit him, but I missed him. And I got minus 50 points for a late batch hit. I also got out of the bench. Here we go. Up ahead to me, or up ahead to Bonovich. Here we go. Shot by me. Blocker saved by Howard. Down low at a stick in States, and eventually the Bruins did it, and I got out of the bench. 7 minutes to go in the center period here in game 4. 6-0 Rangers. And it's now 7-0 Rangers, and we're on a 5-on-4. It's now 7-0 Rangers, and we're on a 5-on-4 power play for 46 more seconds. Minute 3 to go here in the second period. 7-0 Rangers, and we're on a power play for 45 more seconds. Here's Panarin to me. Oh, and here's Marchand, which he's not doesn't let he's I think Bergeron's attacked him because it was Chara, but now he's on the Capitals, and I just hit. I think that was Marchand. Here we go. Here's Panarin, still on the power play. Shot. Oh, and I missed that. And it did hit the iron, or at the post. And oh, that was a penalty. Tripping on me, and it's only 4-on-4. 14 seconds or 30 seconds to play here in the period. So I have 4 minutes of penalties, or 4 penalty minutes for Vinny J. 2 minutes for interference and 2 minutes for tripping. We entered the third period here in game 4 with the Rangers up 7-0. So we're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Obviously, we're not playing football. 7-0 Rangers. The shots are 32-10 in favor of us. They're hitting us 14-5. Time on attack. We have about 2 more minutes. Passing. They're better. Face-offs 21-10 in favor of us. Penalty minutes 6-2 in favor of the Rangers. We're 0 for 1 on the power play. They're 0 for 2. Power play minutes. We have 1 minute and 46 seconds. They have 4 minutes and 1 second. Obviously, Vinny J still in the box for, I believe, 90 more seconds. Start the third period. It's 5-on-4 power play for the Rangers, or 5-on-4 power play for the Bruins for 1 minute and 26 seconds. I'll sim to my next shift, which will be when I come out of the box, unless obviously they scored. But they didn't score, and now is there any power plays? No, it's 5-on-5, right? Yeah, 5-on-5. And I was calling for the pass, and then beat that. I was calling for the pass right when he passed it to me, so then that's why I'm down on the ice like that, so I can't change. The team that ices the puck can't change. I'm not playing center right now. I'm playing right wing. So I'm a center and a right wing. I have to go to the bench. I have no idea. No, now it says I don't have to go to the bench. Here we go. Backhander stopped by Howard. 16:44 down in the third. I'm probably on the bench now. Yes. My overall is a B+, although I have 4 goals and 2 assists. 2-minute power play. 2-minute or 5-on-4 power play for 2 minutes for the Rangers. 16:08 to go here in the third. Did I only sit for 40 seconds? I have no idea. We're 0 for 1 with 0 shots on it. We're 0 for 1 with 0 shots in the power play. That shot is stopped and held by Howard. It's only 7-0, so it'll probably be 17-2 or whatever. As we have another draw. Super score! And it looks like that's Lafleur or I don't know. It's that guy. First goal of the playoffs. I think he's a rookie. So that's his first career Stanley Cup playoff goal. 3:58 into the third, power play goal, and it's the Rangers 8 and the Bruins 0 now. Assisted by Vinny J after I won that faceoff. Here we go, behind that's Buchnevich, not Bunovich, it's Buchnevich, and that's 5 goals for me. There's that sign in it, and it says, well, win the cup or whatever, but Buchnevich, not Bunovich, it's Buchnevich. That's what the announcer just said. 5th goal tonight, 53rd of the playoffs for Vinny J. I know I won the Smythe Trophy if we win the Stanley Cup, that's for sure. Which we're 5 wins away from it, and we're 1 win away from the Stanley Cup final. We're 15 minutes away from doing that score! Double hat-trick for Vinny J. And it's what, 9-0? There's that sign again by the same lady. Sits tonight, 54th of the playoffs, 4:30 into the third, and it's what, 9-0, right? 10-0. 15:30 they go in the third. 10-0. It's like a football game, 10-0. Assisted by Trumba, and it's gonna let me do this all day, and I'll shoot it a little farther. I threw it right out to the other team! Panarin's denied! And Panarin's denied again. There's Pastrnak. I believe the captain for the Bruins is Bergeron, because it was Chara. Here's Bergeron, and I lost the puck in the process. Here we go. And across! Oh, hit a stick. And Panarin scores. I had to set an assist. 11-0 Rangers, 13:34 play. It could be 17 too. We're only close to 17. Assisted by Fault and Vinny J. I lost a face-off too late. Here we go, and he lost the puck in the slump. Stopped by Shesterkin. Bank pass. There, he hit my own die. And I did in for a bad call for a pass shot turned aside by Shesterkin. And up ahead, Panarin. Back the other way. Drops it to me. Shot. Tip score by Panarin. As it was tipped by Panarin and then goes to the 5-hole of the goaltender. And the Rangers lead by a dozen. Sentence night for Panarin. 31st of the playoffs. That's my, 3rd assist. I think I have, 6 goals and 3 assists or something. It's by Vinny J and Bunovich or Buchnevich. Here we go! I did not mean to do that. That was a bad pass. Here's Marchand. There's Bergeron. Yeah, I just wanted to do that. I know that's an interference call. I just wanted to kill him. I wanted to kill. That's my. I have 6 penalty minutes in this game. 2 minutes for interference. 2 minutes. I had 2 minutes for interference. 2 minutes for chirping, and now 2 minutes for interference again. I just want to hit him. I just wanted to hit him. So it's interference at 9-10. That's my. So yeah, interference penalties. You can't check the penalties that haven't recently touched the puck. That's interference. I know that. You're spending too much time in the penalty box. Learn to control your actions. Yeah, because I've had 2 interference calls and a chirping call. I was just playing around. They still haven't scored on the power play. Looks like Patrick Nemeth had a high stick in minor. So it's now 5-on-3. I'm running out of the box once they drop this puck. And I think they're 0 for 4 with no shots on the power play. Slapper stopped. And it is, and they do have a power play for 1 minute and 20 more seconds. And dump it and go to the bench. And I do have an A+ for overall and good numbers for overall offense, defense, and offense and defense. But for team play, then I'm like C because I've taken 3 penalties. I do have 6 goals, remember that, and 10 points or 9 points. Across Panarin stopped. Still 12-0 Rangers, 5 minutes to go here in the third as the Rangers are 5 minutes away from moving on to the Stanley Cup final to play the Anaheim Ducks or the Calgary Flames. Here's Buchnevich or whatever the heck his name is. And kind of chodrad, and I just got hit hard. Well, not that hard. That guy kind of got bumped. 4 minutes to go here in game 4. 12-0 Rangers. Poach at the way. Up ahead to me. Panarin to my left. Slam dunk. Score. 13-0 Rangers. 3:21 to play. Here we go. Up ahead to me. Stopped by the goal. Only 3 minutes to play. And another shot. Missed the net. And that guy I did hit. And it wasn't interference. That's for sure. Another shot hit away. This guy's dead. Oh, Pastrnak turned the other way. And here we go. Back the other way. And that hit my own die. My bad, dies. And that Trumba. A draw. Shot store. 7 goals for Vinny J. Under a minute to play in the third. 14-0 Rangers. That's 10 points now. And the New York. Oh, they got one at the end. The Rangers or the Bruins got one at the end. So the Rangers only won 14-1, but we're still. So the Rangers win Game 4, 14-1, and they're going to the Stanley Cup final. So the Bruins did get a goal in the final minute of the third period after wasn't playing. After I scored that goal with 56 seconds left, the Bruins scored a goal after that. So that ruined or that ended a certain shutout. But we still win the game, 14-1, as the Rangers are going to the Stanley Cup final, and there's their trophy that goes to the Eastern Conference champions, and we are not touching it. That's our captain. I actually have no idea I have no idea who that is, but we're not touching it. Some teams do. Some teams do touch the trophy. Some teams don't. And here we do not. In this game, they don't always not touch it. They sometimes touch it, sometimes do. In real life, they sometimes touch a trophy, sometimes they do. Or in this game, they sometimes touch a trophy and sometimes they don't. And then same thing for real life. Sometimes in real life they touch a trophy, and sometimes in real life they don't touch a trophy. And sometimes in this game they touch a trophy, and sometimes in this game they don't touch a trophy. So sometimes they touch sometimes they touch the trophy, and sometimes they don't touch a trophy in real life and in this game. And here they do not touch a trophy. But either way, the Rangers are going to the Stanley Cup Finals. We beat up the Bruins 14-1. And that one goal by the Bruins was scored in the final 56 seconds of the third period after I scored my 7th goal of the game. I had 7 goals, 6 assists. So I had a total of 13 points, 18 shots, 7 goals, 6 assists, 13 points, plus 12 for plus minus, 18 shots. Bunovich, he still had 6 points. Trumba 5, Panarin 5, Lafleur or whatever his name is 3, Fault 2, Zibanejad 2, Strom 1. Zadorov 1. Some people like Adam Fox only put 7 minutes in, did 1, and some people down here like Nemeth, the people that only play like 10 minutes or less, or here in this case for this guy right here, 12 minutes, they don't like get any points. But if you go up here, 7 goals, 6 assists, 13 points, a plus 12 for plus minus, and 18 shots for Vinny J. As David Pastrnak scored that only goal for the Bruins, and that was scored with 21 seconds to play in the third period. They did not get shut out, and Pastrnak had to ruin or end to certain shutout with 21 seconds to play in the third. But the Rangers still won the game 14-1 as they sweep the Bruins here in the Eastern Conference Finals, and they're going to the Stanley Cup Final to play the Flames or the Ducks. As the shots were 51-16 in favor of the Rangers. That's insane. Now they out hit us 17-10. We shot them 51-16, and we outscored them 14-1. Obviously, I did have 3 penalty minutes, or 3 penalties. I had a total of 6 penalty minutes because 3 times 2 is 6. But they didn't score on any of the power plays. They went 0 for 5 on the power play, but it wouldn't have mattered. Even if they went 5 for 5, they still would have lost. So now let's go to the main menu to see who the Rangers are playing in the Stanley Cup Final. Before I do the closing, next episode of the series will be Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final against the Flames or the Ducks, whoever are playing, and you guys will find out, well, in a few minutes. Offense A+, defense B-, C for team play, and an A+ overall. So yes, team play is so down, or was only a C because I did take 3 penalties. But yeah, I have 55 goals, 49 assists, 104 points through 13 games here in the playoffs, and Vinny J's an 84 overall. And so we sweep the Bruins. Now, other series should be ending soon, because obviously it's only one other series. It's 3-1 Calgary, so they're one win away from moving on to the Stanley Cup Final to play Vinny J and the New York Rangers. And I think it's over. At least that's what it said. The current NHL or the current round of the Stanley Cup Playoffs is over, and the Flames do advance to the Stanley Cup final, and they're playing Vinny J and the New York Rangers in the Stanley Cup final. We're 12-1 in the playoffs. They're 12-5, so we both have 12 wins, obviously, because you have to win 12 games to get to the Stanley Cup final. But we're 12-1, like I said, and they're 12-5. 13 games played for Vinny J. It's 55 goals, 49 assists, 104 points. He's an 84 overall. Number 13, center and a right wing if necessary, but he can play center and right wing. Number 13 is Vinny J. That's his name, obviously, and he's a sniper. And his personality is cornerstone and one, whatever that is. And he has 344,043, or he has, I'll just put it, it's not round, 344,000 followers, which you did it up to this day. In this game, if you play like for like more than one season, you can get up to like 30 million followers or something like that. That's because my dad had to be a pro where he's done like one and he's done like three where because he's played it for like up to like 20, like 30 or something. And at one point, at some point, followers it maxes out at like some number. It might be 30 million. I'm not exactly sure. Let's sim the game one first. There might be some challenges. Yeah, there is a conversation. Why not? Let's do it in this episode, I guess. So although the Stanley Cup final, game one of the Stanley Cup final will be in next episode. Vinny J, you're about to play game one of the Stanley Cup Finals in your rookie season. How do you feel about this? I feel really good, confident that my team and I can win the top. Just tied those 4 wins. It's true. Flames say they feel that this is the year to win it all. Do you have anything to say to them? We're also ready to fight for it. So if they think this is gonna be easy, they're in for a surprise. Yeah. So it's gonna, looks like this is gonna be an amazing final series. Good luck on the ice, Vinny J. See ya. So I think, yeah, conversation results -25 for Brand. I don't know why. I think if I went with like the star response, I probably would have went down in teammate ability, but I don't want to do that. I want to be a team player. I don't want to be toxic like Manny Machado, Yasiel Puig, all those people. So So yeah, game one of the Stanley Cup final will be in this episode. It is at we do have home ice advantage because obviously, like I said, the Rangers had the most points in the NHL, so they won the President's Trophy. So it is. We do have home ice advantage. So game one will be at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. That is actually true, because they actually do say it in the same. The announcer, James Cybulski, does say that, and if you looked it up, it does say that. So yeah, like I said, we're 12-1 in the playoffs, they're 12-5. Next episode will be game one of the Stanley Cup final. It won't be like tomorrow, but it won't be like 2 months from now, because obviously Christmas is less than a month away now. And I'm asking for NHL 22 for Christmas. And like I said, the difficulty in my NHL 22 be a pro, which will be with Vinny J. If I did NHL 22 for Christmas, might be semi-pro. It's 50-50 chance between rookie and semi-pro. And now it says the difficulty in my Dallas Stars franchise and my Austin Donuts, and then the difficulty obviously in my Dallas Stars franchise and my Austin Donuts Spencer franchise will be semi-pro. That will definitely be semi-pro, and I'll stay at semi-pro the entire series. And if I decide to put the difficulty in my NHL 22 be a pro to semi-pro, it will stay at semi-pro for the entire series. But still 50-50 chance if I know I'll put the difficulty on rookie, which is the easiest difficulty in the game, or the semi-pro, which is one step above rookie. Okay, so no board. If it's up to the left button. And remember, we were points-wise the best record in the NHL. The Flames points-wise, or the Rangers points-wise had the best record in the NHL, obviously, because we won the President's Trophy. The Flames, points-wise, had the 8th best record in the NHL. So, decent. And like I said, we're 12-1 in the playoffs, they're 12-5. Okay, that's time with close no board. If you hit the like button, subscribe if you want to tell your mom, dad, girlfriend, fans, adults, friends, about this. Or that's time with close no board. If you hit the like button, subscribe if you want to tell your mom, dad, or no. I can't speak today. Okay, that's time with close no board. If you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, tell your mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, that's time with no board. If you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, tell your mom, dad, grandma, fans, adults, friends, about the videos. And yeah, I'm gonna see episode number 15 of this Vinny J NHL 21 Be a Pro series. See you in episode number 15. Need on a bacon and Rangers.